Utter devastation in Haiti. Tens of thousands are feared dead in the aftermath of the strongest earthquake to hit the country in more than 200 years.
ICC really began with my journey to Haiti. I was part of a team that went down there to help out with relief efforts right after the earthquake in 2010.
This is without question the worst devastation that I have ever seen. These buildings are, well, I mean, they speak for themselves. I can only imagine that there are a lot of people still under them.
When I found out about the earthquake, my heart just stopped. Started texting everybody, calling my sister who had her husband there. Buildings were just collapsing to his left, to his right, and it was just horrific, horrific.
I remember the footage and the devastation and the immediate change in someone's life, that you don't have a worry in the world, and the next you feel like you don't have a prayer.
I remember it happening and feeling terribly sad.
I didn't really know what I was getting into. I mean, I just knew that, man, this is an opportunity to really go and use my gifts to make a documentary about it. When I got down there and I started filming, there was a barrier between me and my subject. I mean, as long as I had my camera up to my eye and sort of between me and them, it was almost like I was safe. It's almost like I didn't have to dive into that world or really invest myself too much in these individuals. But after a while, I started realizing, man, I'm invading these people's personal tragedy. And I mean, it just got to the point where I couldn't film anymore. At that moment, I just went up to the doctors and I said, man, I gotta be able to help. Once I put the camera down, now there was no barrier between me and the people. And that changed my whole outlook. And I recognized in that moment that there's a story here.
The thing about Eyes to See was, it was written with a lot of heart. And after meeting Dave, it was plainly evident why it rang true, you know, because there was so much of him put in it. And, you know, they always say for good writers, you know, write about what you know.
My agent said, you should read this, it's really good. I think it's something that you would be interested in. And I read it and I was like, this is amazing, amazing. I would love to do it.
Garcelle was just a gift from heaven for this project. Not only is she just an incredible actress and just a wonderful human being, but she's from Haiti. I mean, she's the real deal.
I was born in Haiti. I'm Haitian through and through. And what I loved about Marie in the script is that she wasn't what people typically think of when they think of a Haitian woman. They probably think she's selling fruit off a basket on her head, she's uneducated. And with Marie, it was the complete opposite. I mean, she was a teacher, she, you know, was smart, she had, you know, willpower, she had integrity. She, even in the midst of laying on the floor being trapped, she still had this strength and this dignity.
When we got together for rehearsals, Garcelle was so kind to teach Curtis how to speak Creole.
Edem, tout moun mouri. Tout moun mouri. Yeah. Vini. Vini. Vini vite. Vini vite. Tout moun mouri. Tout moun mouri. 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 Good.
So the idea was we were going to go down and shoot in Haiti, but unfortunately there was still a lot of danger down there. There were all kinds of health issues with the cholera epidemic and other things that the Screen Actors Guild came to us and said, you're not taking actors to Haiti. We went, oh my gosh. I mean, that was our whole plan. Well, what do you do? Well, we had to bring Haiti to us. The question became, well, where are we going to build this set? So we looked high and low, and finally my friend Maureen called me up and she said, hey, by the way, I have friends who just bought a big horse property, and there's thousands of chicken coops on this land, and they might be willing to help you out. I went over there and we ended up using some of the things that were already there because it looked like Haiti. Our associate producer, Caroline Choi, she found several television shows that were breaking down their sets and got those set materials donated. We had so much raw material to work with. It was fantastic. Welcome to New Haiti. We're still building sets. We're going to be building all the way up until the minute we shoot. I gave our production designer, Mark Fenlison, pictures from when I was down in Haiti, and I said, you know, I really want it to look like this. And to his credit, man, he stepped up to the plate and brought his team and built such an incredible set.
In essence, a production designer's job is to create an environment for actors. It's my job to take the overall vision from the director and turn it all into a reality. It gets even better when you come over here. I had a crew of amazing people working with me, and we used everything from foam, lots of it, to plaster, to luan, to plywood, 1x3, Lots and lots of paint, real concrete that was trucked in here, dump truck after dump truck after dump truck. Had to have that level and sense of destruction that was just everywhere. Large chunks of concrete and everything broken down.
This is the real deal right here.
And I think the biggest aspect of it all was the sweat equity that went into it.
You guys are working hard, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it very, very much. I really, really do. And there were so many little things on the set, little details that they brought to it.
In aging the environment, painting things to go from looking like the foam and wood that they actually are, to looking like stone and concrete of this devastated area that we're in.
Here you're talking about a group of people who have almost less than nothing, and yet there's always a sense of life. So I guess my special touches were the attention to details. That was what was most important to me, making sure it was 100% accurate. We duplicated the rubble, the tennis shoes, the stuffed animals, everything that was there is here.
I'm blown away. I'm completely blown away.
Yeah.
I mean, I got goosebumps. My eyes watered up. I just couldn't believe that this little teeny tiny movie could look like a big budget. It's insane. But it also goes to show you that, one, it's for the love of the work, and people obviously want to be a part of this.
Yeah, I've worked on some big $100 million features, and we had as much resources on set as any studio film I've ever done. So I was a bit shocked that Dave was really giving it his all.
Okay, here we go, and action!
Background!
Hey, buddy. So once we had our team in place, we had to figure out how we're going to actually pull this off in terms of the earthquake, in terms of the aftershock. And Fenny came to me and he says, I got this great idea. We're going to build the house on inner tubes so that when the earthquake hits, we're able to rock and roll the floor, and it really looks like it. And action! Earthquake! Go, 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 go! Cut!
Cut!
Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, let's get Matt and Garcelle taken care of, please.
You really felt it, and a lot of that helped us as actors.
I really wanted to take the approach, the way in through Ray's eyes, but then make him vulnerable.
You think about your eyes and everything, you know, that you get to do with it, and to have that taken away is very humbling.
So he's blind, he's trapped, he doesn't know what's happened, not even aware that Marie is still alive and next to him.
Our suffering is nothing compared to the joy that awaits.
She feels strong in her faith that no matter what you're given by God, you're only given so much, and you do as much as you can with what you have.
We're blessed. We can actually get up, say goodbye to everybody, and walk away. You know, a lot of people didn't have that chance. And we're blessed.
All right, guys, here we go. Pictures up. Roll sound, please. Sound speed.
And action.
Ray! Ray! Is there anybody else alive in here?
Because it was at night and we had all these other guys coming in with the flash lamps, again, it was really easy to think and put yourself in the mindset that you were there.
We can play it predominantly as a master looking this way.
Even shooting it had a great effect because there's just so much going on. It's hard not to sort of get connected with what you're portraying on screen.
Go for it, Curtis, go for it, cry, 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 go for it, go for it. More. Look at her. Go, bring it the tears. Go, good, go.
It's always exciting to do stuff like this, but emotionally, yeah, there's a toll to be paid for the crew as well.
And then all of a sudden you realize how important the small things are.
Final round, here we go. Ready? Let's roll sound, roll camera. Marker.
And action.
On track, Ray! You come home expecting this life that you've built in your mind.
Ray's had flashbacks to times in his life when he's come home, and there's a real distance there.
I want out.
I think she desperately wants him to identify with her position in their world. And it's that I love you, I want to support you, I want you to go on your own individual journey, but I need you to come back to us and work on us a little bit too.
The challenge for Joelle was that she had to bring some really heavy-duty emotions on our first day of filming.
It was just meeting everyone and getting introduced to your new husband, and this airport was so beautiful, and I couldn't believe that David got the right to shoot there. I was like, this guy knows some people.
Let's try it from the top here, guys, okay?
There is a thing called no acting required when you're put into a position where, you know, the other actors are so real and feeding you, and the atmosphere has been created in such a way that you don't have to imagine it, you're living it.
When he comes back to his family, he's got a different perspective. His eyes literally and figuratively have been opened, and it's all reflected right there. His experience with Marie, but also how it's changed him and what life might be like moving forward. So we're left with the question of not only how is Ray gonna change, but how are we gonna change? Good, cut. So after production was done and we went through the entire editing process and really got this thing to where we wanted it to be, we were so fortunate to be able to have our composer, Hallie Cothry, write this incredible score and then to put us in touch with the Danish National Chamber Orchestra. It is 1 in the morning here in LA. It's 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning there in Copenhagen. And I was just speaking with Jorgen, who is the conductor, via Skype. They're taking a video camera and putting it onto the orchestra and getting ready to record the score. So we can see it and hear it, and they're clear across the world. And yet here we are recording it real time, and then they're going to upload it to our servers. Everything's digital in 5.1 surround sound, and then from there they go over to Jay at Sublime Sound and get taken into our mix stage and integrated into all the rest of the sound design on the stage at Sonic Magic Studios in Culver City. So we're getting to getting down to it.
Here is your HD master tape.
Yes! Yes! I mean, it really is full circle. Going down there right after the earthquake and being a part of that amazing experience, all the way to now, it just hasn't let go of me. Just this desire to want to help, to want to have this be the best that it could be, to represent not only the people of Haiti, but everybody that's worked on this. I'm just really, really proud of our whole team and everybody that's given so much of themselves to make this. So, I mean, I'm excited to see what happens with this.
And I think it's really important for Americans in particular to appreciate the fact that there are people that suffer in this world and they don't all have the same resources to help themselves. And we as a country, as a nation, as prosperous as we are, we have a huge opportunity to help people that are less fortunate.
Hopefully we can play our little part to continue to make what is still going on in Haiti relevant.
If this can bring it back to Haiti, if people can remember and help out and send anything or go down there and help, that would be terrific.
If you're at all interested in helping out, I mean, if this story has in any way touched you, then please visit our website, eyes2seemovie.com, and you can get involved yourself.